Here are 10 excellent British murder mystery thriller series that you may not have seen before and where to watch them. Number 1, Deadwater Fell, starring Cush Jumbo and David Tennant, 2 excellent British thriller actors. It's only 4 episodes. It's about a fire in a Scottish town that tears apart a community and a family. Very good. Number 2, The Long Call. A detective returns home with his husband for his very religious father's funeral and basically starts investigating a murder. Very good. Ben Aldridge, Pearl Mackie, excellent cast. Number 3, Vigil. A detective has to go on board a submarine to investigate a death, and it's very interesting, very cool. There are 2 seasons. Number 4, The Fall. Gillian Anderson is a detective investigating serial killer Jamie Dornan. Very good. 3 seasons. Will keep you on the edge of your seat. Number 5, Criminal Record. 2 detectives clash on an old case that was supposedly closed after an anonymous phone call. And the cast is excellent. The performances are excellent. And this is still airing. Number 6, The Girl Before. This is about a woman who moves into this impeccably designed architectural dream of a home and essentially starts discovering things about the house, about its former inhabitants. Definitely a lot of twists and turns that I didn't see coming. Number 7, any miniseries by Harlan Coben. These are so fun, so ridiculous. And he has this huge deal with Netflix. So there are over 10 series on there, different languages, different countries. I recommend Safe, Fool Me Once, and The Five. Number 8, Paranoid. This series starts when a well-loved, well-respected doctor gets in a public children's park and sets off a series of events, conspiracies, cover-ups. Very good, 8 episodes, really excellent. Number 9, Collateral, starring the incredible Carey Mulligan. She is a detective who is investigating the death of a pizza delivery driver in London, and it is this weaving web of people who you don't expect to be involved with one another but are. It's only 4 episodes, very good. Number 10, Innocent. This has 2 seasons, 4 episodes each. Each season focuses on someone who has been accused of a crime and is basically thought of as guilty but becomes innocent in the eyes of the law or because of a technicality, and it's about the community kind of reacting to that, figuring out who the true killer is, if there is one, and that kind of thing. Very good, really quick, really excellent. I wish they made more of this series.
So here are my top 5 favorite British TV shows. A lot of these TV shows affected how I viewed American shows and why I don't watch much American TV now. Coming in at number 5, Misfits. If you know, you know. That's what's playing in the background, as a matter of fact, because once I thought about it again, I had to go back and watch. This is probably the best superpower-based TV show that I've ever seen. For the first season, anyway. That's why it's at number 5. It started to fall off in season 3, I believe. But the first 2 seasons, amazing. Coming in at number 4, Broadchurch. Again, another TV series that was great, but kind of fell off in the later seasons. This show is a modernized whodunit situation about a whole town after a young man has passed unexpectedly, and they were trying to make sure it wasn't foul play. Now, for whatever strange reason, they decided to do an American version with David Tennant in it, which he did an incredible job. Give him his flowers. That man is incredible as an actor. But it just did not hit as hard as this one did. I haven't seen too many shows that successfully cross over from Britain to the United States and have very much success, except for The Office. But trust me, this is definitely worth a watch. Coming in at number 3 is Sherlock. This show was incredible. It will always be incredible. From the beginning to the end, they are some extremely long episodes. They are like movie-length episodes, but it's well worth it. My only gripe about this show is that there was so much space in between seasons, and I feel like we're owed another season. I don't know why. I just feel like we need another season of this. So as soon as y'all done with the whole DC franchise, come back. All right. But the level of character development is so good in this franchise. Sherlock is basically a high-functioning sociopath that is extremely detached from reality, but he's brilliant. He can go from being the most brilliant person in existence to having the sense of a child in minutes, depending on the situation. And what I love about this is that they didn't make Watson just his handler. They made him an actual person with his individual story and with his own development. Him being a veteran of the military and using the blog as a way to cope with his PTSD and write down all of his cases that he's covered with Sherlock, that's a great twist on the tales. Again, the entire series from beginning to end, incredible watch. Now, coming in at number 2, this is a heavy hitter. Luther. If you like Criminal Minds, this is the upgrade. You're going to want to watch each episode, and I'm not playing with you. Every one of those episodes is great. Like Sherlock, it has long episodes. They're like an hour and a half long, but you're going to want to sit through every minute of it. I mean, honestly, John Luther's storyline in this is tragic, but in the best way possible. It is so good. Idris Elba deserves every bit of credit that he gets. The man is amazing. I still want more of the series, but if it has to end, it has to end, so be it. But again, please go watch this. If you watch nothing else on this list, go watch this. And number 1 obviously goes to Doctor Who. I started with the 11th Doctor, which is Matt Smith. Everybody's favorite is the 10th one, David Tennant, but to me, he was trying to do too much. He was too much of a hero to me. And Christopher Eccleston, as I've gotten older, I've been able to appreciate that 9th Doctor a whole lot more. But the general storyline altogether is so well written. Sometimes you got to sit back and wonder how they did it. It's incredibly cohesive because stuff that looked like it was completely detached from the episode, it looked like it had nothing to do with the storyline. Down the line, it is so significant and it fits perfectly. And my favorite motif and story arc is the one that includes River Song. How she was able to properly and perfectly interact with the Doctor between the 11th version, the 10th version, and the 12th version, that's a masterclass in storytelling. It's corny, it's historical, it's intriguing, it can get dark, but again, well worth the watch. Please go watch the entire series. I prefer the 11th Doctor. Start with number 10, start with number 9, start with number 12, 13. Oh, and also, we have the first Black Doctor Who in the entire franchise, and I'm excited and a little bit skeptical of how they're going to do it, but at the same time, I'm going to check it out. I got to support it. Now, as far as honorable mentions, one has to go to Black Mirror. I'm not going to lie. Some of them episodes, they are funny. They are incredibly dark and great. And some of them make you think. And then some of them are complete misses. Now, I know San Junipero, that one tore me up on the inside a little bit. I ain't going to lie. White Bear definitely messed me up because I was not expecting that. But Shut Up and Drive, that's everybody needs to go back. Everybody's talking about what was that? Jane is terrible. Jane is awful. Whatever. No, go back to Shut Up and Drive. Y'all better watch what y'all put on this internet. I'm telling. And the other honorable mention goes to Peaky Blinders. Now, I know this is a fan favorite for a lot of people, but with me, I just could not stick with it. It just wasn't for me. Now, don't get me wrong. Cillian Murphy is a generational talent, to be honest. To me, he's up there with Gary Oldman and Daniel Day-Lewis. That man deserves every bit of the credit that he gets. He deserves his flowers. And I know this is a good one, but again, apparently this just wasn't one of those shows for me. One thing I will say is that with British broadcasting, I noticed the shows are, 1, longer, and 2, the storytelling is way better, and the actors honestly are way better than what we have over here in the United States. Also, I noticed that everybody doesn't look like a model. Everybody doesn't have perfect teeth. Everybody doesn't have the same facial structure and bone structure. Different heights, weights, sizes. Whatever fits the character, that's what they're going for. And they portray it so accurately and it's so grounded. I'm telling you, once you experience the quality of these shows, you will come back and look at American media and wonder why you're okay with getting shortchanged.
There's something about British TV that just hits differently. As a Canadian in England for 2 years now, here are the top 5 series that have been an absolute chokehold. At number 5, I absolutely love some daytime TV. I love Come Dine With Me. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is about that show. I could watch that shit all day. On the same vein, number 4 is Four in a Bed. I mean, you guys' reality TV is just top notch. It's fucking next level. I love it. I feel like number 3 is kind of predictable, but Call the Midwife. I love me some historical shit. Number 2, probably predictable again, is Doctor Who. Waiting for that next season to come out. And at number 1, I am embarrassed to say, is Gogglebox. The premise of that show is just so stupid, but it works. What are your guys' favorite shows right now? What do you recommend? I'm going to pop up on the screen a bunch of series that I've watched before and absolutely love. These are just the current ones that I will watch any time of the day. If there's one thing the Brits know how to do, it's TV. And I am for it.
I'm so tired that whenever I talk about British shows, people think I'm talking about her. No, babes. She was great. Don't get me wrong. But this one, I have never felt more angst. I have never felt more embarrassment. I have never wanted to hug someone more than I wanted to hug her. Then we've got this one. Yeah. They should have had more seasons, is all I'm saying. They should have had more seasons. This one is in the vaults. If you know it, we're like this. I don't support it, but it did give me a lot of knowledge. I watched it when it came out, around the time it came out, and I've been trying to find it because I forgot the whole plot of this, but I do have a recollection of watching this show. So if you know where I can find it, please let me know.
Here are some of my favorite British TV shows. Up first, we have Fleabag. It's about a woman only referred to as Fleabag dealing with life and love after a tragic loss. There was only supposed to be 1 season, but people loved it so much that they made a 2nd season. It's truly a great show. Up next, we have The End of the Effing World. It's about 2 teenagers who run away together, but one of them secretly wants to kill the other. Another show that was originally supposed to be 1 season, but people loved it so much that they made a 2nd season. Up next, we have Spaced. It's about 2 homeless people who pretends to be a couple just so they can get an apartment. Directed by Edgar Wright, this show has so many references. This is honestly one of my favorite shows ever. It's creatively shot and very entertaining. And last but not least, Sex Education. Another great show. I can't wait for season 3. It definitely became a lot less graphic after the first season. I really enjoyed the story and the characters in this show.